Hello and welcome to CobaltRetroTech. Today's gonna be a little different because I finally got myself a tripod. Now this isn't exactly the type of tripod that I would have initially wanted to get, but I wanted to get an apparently decent quality one for cheap. I wasn't about to spend like $150 on a tripod for a phone, you know? So this video is gonna highlight exactly why I wanted this thing. Theoretically, this is going to be the last CobaltRetroTech video where I don't show a full unboxing. So right out of the box, we have this carrying bag that came with this remote and the tripod itself inside of it, and we have an adapter for phones. Now that's the kind of cool thing about this tripod here, is that maybe it doesn't have the arm that a lot of professional tripod use for things like pitch and stuff, but at least got the screw to be compatible with other things that use tripods. It's not just for phones. So this is what the tripod looks like when it's all set up minus the phone. We've got the top part here, which grips onto the phone, and that is removable. As you saw earlier, it didn't come with that thing on it. We've got this dial here, which I assume is something with stability, and then it has 3 collapsible sections. So this thing can stand a total of 50 or 51 inches tall. To show you the rest of the features, I actually have to use a different camera. The rest of the feature set that this tripod boasts is actually in this. This is a Bluetooth remote that lets you do stuff, well, remotely. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And now I can see this blue light is flashing. Now if we go onto my phone here, I have Bluetooth on, and we see this new weird input down here, and it's connected as an input type. So if we go back to the camera, if I read the documentation correctly. Okay, now that's just taking photos, even though that should be zoom. Huh. Let me see if there's like an app or something so I can actually use this properly.
Nope.
So right now this remote isn't super useful to me, and that's probably because of the fact that I'm using a Samsung phone, because the controls on the camera itself kind of override what this thing might do. So I went into the settings of my camera app and set it so that these buttons do actually zoom instead of taking photos. But the problem there is that if I push this button, you see it slightly zooms in and takes a picture. Not exactly super useful, but that's more likely the fault of my camera itself. Other than that, I can see this remote being useful, except for the fact that this light is way too bright. So this is going to be more or less how I'm going to use this tripod. Plop it in front of a subject, usually on my desk. Maybe I have something in the other room I want to take a look at. For an example, if I were to do another DS game, like I did with 3D Retro Dungeon Challenge, I would put it up like that, and then bring the camera a little closer and do some other fine adjustments. And then yeah, it might be something like that. But I think in general, now that I actually have a tripod, my videos are going to be of at least a little bit of a higher quality. I apologize if I mispronounce the name of this company, but this FugeTek, this company that made this tripod, I mean, for the price, it's actually not that bad. I can have my camera in a stationary location so my audience doesn't get absolutely nauseous as they're watching my videos. And boom, my hands are free to do as they please. So yeah, for a $30-ish tripod, it's not that bad. I give it a thumbs up. I do feel like they could have used some kind of Android software that would give you slightly more control over the remote inputs. But at least we've got what we got, right? I'm not entirely sure if it's my phone or the remote. The zoom doesn't seem to be the smoothest. But hey, we've got zoom now. Alright, thank you for tuning in to this episode of CobaltRetroTech. I will see you in the next video, which hopefully will be sooner than the last one. However, it still might take some time. Not because of editing or something, but because I'm waiting for something in the mail. See you later.